Hey, what is up, Music Club? This is Jamie coming to you with another war recap video. As you can see, we've got a full green screen here now. So, this next war recap video is Music Club versus Depok's Spartan. Music Club ended up winning 76-63. So, nice war here, guys. Couple of war recap videos I'm going to show you today. First one is coming to you by Geo. Geo coming in here with the go-ho attack. Real nice go-ho attack. So starting with the golems on the right side, which is the side that the archer queen's on. It's got lots of wizards out behind. Wizards coming in and clearing out a lot of those structures. Sends in a couple of wall breakers, which is going to let the barbarian king, the archer queen, and two golems at least in there. And send some wall breakers down on the kind of a bit more of the bottom side, and lets his other golems and wizards in on the bottom side. And with his main kill squad, he drops a rage spell, and those guys just start going crazy on the enemy clan castle troops, working a big amount of kill there for the kill squad. Really take down a lot of buildings. And in come the hogs up at the top. Drops that first of 3 heal spells down. Hogs standing in that heal spell, so really can't take any damage when they're standing in that heal spell. Giant bomb goes off, but they get healed right back up because they were in that heal. Just about to drop the second heal spell down, so again those hogs are just standing in heal, taking their time, taking down all those defensive structures. Still has his archer queen alive. I think he's got one more heal still in the bag, which goes down. Those hogs take down the rest of the defense. They travel back there to take the archer tower, the mortar, and the cannon. Archer queen's taking a little bit of fire there, and she goes down, but doesn't have all that much left for cleanup, but has enough. As we fast forward this, the hogs go off and cleaning up. He's got a goblin and a wizard, a couple of hogs, and they just whip through this base for a nice 3-star attack there by Geo. Next attack I have is by Arrow. Arrow coming in with the lava loon. Still really like the lava loons that I can never get figured out, so glad to see some of our clan is making them work. Sends in that loon to get the draw on the enemy clan castle. Dragon comes out. He puts a minion down there in the bottom corner, so drags the dragon all the way down to the minion. I'm going to fast forward because he's just going to fly all the way down there. Drops the poison spell and a couple of minions and his archer queen, and they go down in a hurry. A big line of loons come in, and a little bit late on dropping those lava hounds in my opinion, because those loons on the left all going to go down in a hurry. But the hogs on the right are coming in. The lava hounds on the right are coming in. The loons on the right are all right behind those lava hounds, so the lava hounds tanking out there nicely in front. Rage spells, so everything's just flying through the base. The hogs are on the last, or the hounds, sorry. Gotta get that straight. The hounds are on that last air defense. Last air defense is about to go down. Hounds are busting, so all those pups start coming out, and it is almost cleanup time. They've got the archer tower there. 2 archer towers. It's got minions already on the back end doing cleanup, and there is pups everywhere. So it is crushed. Nice attack by Arrow. Next attack I had, number 14, was done by AM. AM coming in with the go-ho attack. Drop the golems up there on the archer queen side. Doing a lot of tanking, gets those wizards in behind. Drops his 3rd golem down. And a couple of wall breakers, so these golems should start making their way into the base. Opens up 2 spots, so the golems are heading in. Got the wizards behind, drops the poison spell to slow down the enemy clan castle. I think he misses on that poison spell a bit because the enemy clan castle passed a little bit below that poison spell, but has that rage spell. So those wizards standing in that rage just take down those enemy clan castle troops. Drops a jump spell to get those golems a little bit further into the base. Barbarian King still has his ability, and does he miss it? Not yet. He misses the Barbarian King's ability, but the hogs are coming in here on the bottom. Almost everything is focused on those the golems. Well, the Expo's targeting the golems, so the hogs are really coming in without too much bothering them. Gets his last heal spell down, and those hogs are standing in that heal, finishing off the Archer Tower, the Hidden Tesla, and then trigger that last giant bomb, and then finally take down that cannon, and has already got the wizards out and around doing cleanup. The hogs turn around and take down those skeleton traps, and they turn around and do cleanup, and as we fast forward that, it is over. A nice attack by Awesome Me. Next attack I had here was by not Scout, BG30. BG coming in here with a Golaloon. So sends in the hog to get the clan castle lure. It's got the dragon and the loon brought out. Now he's got to bring them over to a corner, so he's already got some golems, some wizards in behind that. Drops the wall breaker, so the golem's heading right in and taking a lot of damage. Drops that poison spell nicely out in front. So these guys are sitting in that poison. Really should soften up and slow down the dragon and the loon. Archer Queen steps up to the rage spell, and down goes the enemy clan castle. And now he's sending in these loons basically on the backside. So he's got the hogs out in front tanking for all those loons. He drops the rages in behind them to speed the loons up to their targets. And those two air defenses go down. He's got the hogs converging on the last air defense, and that last air defense goes down. So now these hounds are going to tank for all the rest of the remaining defenses. What's left is that Hidden Tesla and an Archer Tower, so they're making their way to that Hidden Tesla. Another hound breaks off into pups is what you want, because all those pups are going to start cleaning up. The last defensive structure, I'm pretty sure on this base now, is that Archer Tower. So everything targets that, and it is now just cleanup time. And as we fast forward that, we've got a nice Golaloon there from BG with those golems come in and taking out the Archer Queen and the clan castle and one of the air defenses. The rest of them go down there pretty quickly. What was that? That was 15. Next one I had here was 17. 17 was Cuban J. This was a Town Hall 8, but Cuban J coming in here with a go wipe attack. Sends in the Giant to get the clan castle lure. Drops the poison spell down. Waits a little bit. The loon just needs to get a little bit further into that poison spell because the loon's not taking any damage now. But drops in a golem and starts with the wizards behind. The dragon and the loon are targeting that golem, and those wizards just take that dragon and the loon right down. Drops some more wall breakers in behind that, opening his way right into the base there. Because he didn't get that nice wide funnel, that P.E.K.K.A starts to go over there to the right. But with those wizards behind him, that P.E.K.K.A will act as a bit of a tank, and the wizards will be able to take down a bunch of that stuff. His last couple of P.E.K.K.As, he has created that nice funnel now, so they head right into that core, drops a rage spell on the core, and they quickly mangle that core and start working on the outside compartments of that core. Still has his Barbarian King and Archer Queen special ability. That P.E.K.K.A still down on the bottom is doing a nice job tanking, so those wizards behind that. And as they converge and start heading around the base here, this is 3 P.E.K.K.As, a whack of wizards, the Archer Queen. Golem, unfortunately, is banging on a wall there and kind of gets left behind. There comes the Golem, finally gets out. Still has a rage and still has his hero special abilities, so really looking good. That Golem made it over there to the far side to start tanking for all those last remaining defensive structures with the hidden Tesla and the Wizard Tower. Drops his last rage, and these troops just head right in to take down this last compartment. As we speed that up, a lot of troops, the P.E.K.K.As, the Barbarian King, the Archer Queen, there's no chance for this last structures to survive. Nice 3-star attack there by Cuban. And 18. Ankit. Ankit coming in here with a go wipe attack. Sends in the Giant to get the Clan Castle lure. Archer way down there on the bottom. There's the dragon all the way down to that Archer. And this is, well, there's no poison spell. So he drops a couple of wizards and they're going to go down because they got nothing out there to distract those dragons. If you drop a couple of barbarians out in front, those will distract the clan castle so those wizards can actually start taking down those guys. Really has to use a lot of wizards there, so really try and work on better ways to take down that clan castle, because it really had to, it was a bit of an expensive kill in the clan castle. The P.E.K.K.As, the Barbarian King, they start working their way into the core of the base, drops a rage and a heal. Everything's now turning out better, heading into the core of the base. I don't think he's got any more wall breakers. As soon as they clear out that Archer Tower and the hidden Tesla, they should start hammering on getting into the core. Where are they? Wizards targeting the air defense. They've now made it into the core. He drops his last rage spell. He drops an earthquake spell, I guess, to just kind of soften up some of these buildings in the core, but I think he would have been much further ahead to have brought in a poison spell to help take down those clan castle, so it wouldn't have been quite so expensive with the clan castle kill. Wizards take down that wizard tower. That last wizard tower is targeting the P.E.K.K.A, so that should take a long time for a wizard tower to take down a P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A makes it in, the golem's targeting, and what's left is just a mortar and an air defense. So as these last remaining troops start surrounding the last buildings, and we speed things up, as you can see, a nice 3-star there by Ankit. Great job. And we had one more. Number 23. Dano coming in with the dragon attack. Has the Zap Quake to take down one of the air defenses, and a Rage to bring all his dragons in. Dano's been doing a good job with the all dragon attack and the Zap Quake. Drops the lightning spells and the Quake on that back end air defense. Down it goes. Now he starts kind of strategically placing his dragons so that they're all going to head into the right direction. And has another dragon in the clan castle as they all start heading towards those air defenses, which is where you want them. He drops the rage spell right about, where's the rage spell? I know it's coming. There it is. Rage spell. Dragons take out the enemy clan castle and target the air defenses. Last air defense goes down right about there. And there's not all that many dragons left, but enough to get the job done as they head through the rest of this base. for a nice 3-star attack by Dano. Great job, guys. And that's the end of this war recap video. Once again, this is Jamie Grant signing out from the Music Club.